I'm not going to be able to do this. This is 8. Here's a death call that came in while I was on the phone and he was on the phone. 9. Bye now. That's 10 notification of death calls, and it's not even noon time yet. Okay, so our care team will be on the way. Just give us 20 minutes to a half hour maximum. Every morning when I get up to go to work, I'm scared. I'm scared for my health, I'm scared for my employees. Okay, and we'll let you know when we're outside, and we'll be there momentarily. As soon as I get through the front door, my focus shifts, and I don't have time to be scared anymore. It shifts towards the families that need our services, the families that entrusted us with the care of their loved one.
Hi!
Hi, baby, how are you?
I'm watching Mickey Mouse.
Oh, you're watching Mickey Mouse? My family is my everything. Every morning before I leave the house, I give them an extra hug and say an extra long goodbye.
I love you.
See you later, I'll be home soon. Because I know that if I develop symptoms during my day, I'm not coming home that night. Ballard-Durand Funeral Home, this is Matthew, may I help you? Ballard-Durand Funeral Home, this is Matthew, may I help you? Ballard-Durand Funeral Home, this is Matthew, can I help you? The area deaths due to the coronavirus has just caused a big spike in volume here at the funeral home, and no funeral home is prepared for this pandemic. You on your way back? There's no beginning or end to the days anymore. They just blend right into one another. We're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm sorry, I'm here by myself. It's just nonstop. It's Ballard-Durand. She was calling to confirm. I have... Christian, how close are you? There's someone at the door and I'm on the phone. The phone is constantly ringing. There are calls for service all day long, through the night. People coming to the building, people calling, asking us to help them. Now, under normal circumstances, we would meet in person and I would gather this information. Just, you know, due to the restrictions and the COVID virus, we are under a tremendous amount of pressure, and so we have to kind of make it this sterile way of doing it. The cemeteries and the crematories are backed up. So what we've done is remove the furniture from our chapels here in the building, and we're just sheltering them in our care here until the time comes when they can be properly cremated or buried. This is rather unorthodox. It's not the best case scenario, but we're managing, we're treating people like we would want to be treated. I would want my own family treated, and we're doing the best we can under these circumstances. We're getting requests from families that aren't the norm. Consider this: a person is driving to work one day, starts developing symptoms, gets nervous and drives to the hospital. At the hospital, they get the COVID-19 test and find out, unfortunately, that they are positive. At that point, they're quarantined. They're separated from their family. They're separated from their loved ones. They have on their watch, their cell phones, their wallet, their cash, and the belongings that they have on them, if they should pass away, stay with the deceased person. So we're the custodian of the deceased and their valuables that need to be returned to the family in a timely manner. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before. This is a highly contagious virus, so we're constantly disinfecting the building, disinfecting our workspaces. My staff and I wear masks and gloves throughout the day. When we're caring for the deceased that is infected, our care team wears the full PPE, personal protective equipment. We wear full face shield, gloves, the full Tyvek suit, shoe covers, head cover. I don't want to get sick. I don't want any of my staff members to get sick. Our team members are a vital part of this organization, and I know I have passion for what I do. I am a first-generation funeral director, but when I see my team members work with the same passion and the same drive to comfort people that I do, it really, really makes me proud. On the news, I see people in the city honking their horns, driving by for the first responders and the nurses and doctors. Every time I see that, I think of my own team giving everything they can for the families that trust us. Social distancing during a wake or a funeral, that's the hardest part of this. We're caring individuals, we're caring people, and to not be able to touch or hug, shake someone's hand or hold their hand, share some of that burden with them, we're prevented from doing that now. Yes, we do that. We do that here at the funeral home. So we can live stream a rabbi having prayers here. Our virtual webcast has become a lifesaver. Whether the family doesn't come to the funeral home or a few people come, we ask them for emails to share memories about their loved one, and then we live stream the service and we read the memories. My 94-year-old great aunt passed a week and a half ago, and we did the same thing for my family. My childhood memories of being at my grandmother's house, my aunt and uncle were always a fixture there. Togetherness matters, being together matters, and this is allowing families to become whole again in the light of this pandemic. Hey Scott, how are you?
I'm good, Matt. How are you guys doing?
I just wanted to say a huge thank you from myself and my team. We as funeral directors are all in this together. We're all experiencing the same thing. And a dear friend of mine from Muskegon, Michigan, saw that we were running out of PPE, heard my concerns over the phone, and shipped a huge batch of PPE, masks, gloves, Tyvek suits.
Hey, it's the least that we could do. When we talked the other day and heard of the need, we reached out to a couple people and said if we could ship that right to you, that'd be fantastic. If we could do more, we would, but hopefully this will help you and the team to get back going and serving families the way that we know that you guys do.
Thank you, Scott. It was a great gift from a great friend of mine from across the country.
You keeping your head above water over there?
Yeah, we're trying. How's things in Kentucky? We're constantly learning as we go. People are struggling, people don't understand, and they're trying to comfort their family and their friends while being isolated. The path to healing is rather slow, and we're trying to find ways to comfort them the best we can.
It's amazing because we've literally, for hundreds of years, we're taking away everything that we've ever known. And so we've had to essentially start from scratch. So getting creative, we started doing this drive-through experience, and I hate calling it drive-through. We have to come up with another name. But bringing that visual, the loved one's casket, the flowers that all the family and friends have sent to show their support, roll their windows down and look out that window, love on the family with some words of encouragement, and then they can drive on, and that family, under the tent that we set up or whatever the family requests, know for a fact that they're not forgotten. If there's anything I can do for you, please stay safe, please, and know you're appreciated and thought of, sir.
Thank you, friend. Doctors, nurses, and first responders are dying from being exposed to the COVID-19 virus. And it scares me to think that we're on the front lines as well as them. And it makes us all nervous, and we're soldiering on to care for these families. And we're managing the best we can under these circumstances and trying to move forward.